The defending champions have done it yet again. The Trinbago Knight Riders have won the Hero Caribbean Premier League consecutively for the second time. They're now the only team in the Hero Caribbean Premier League to have 3 titles to their name, and add to that all of the individual records that our Knights have set for themselves. And the party at the biggest party for sport for the Knight Riders fans has only just begun. We are celebrating here today on Nightclub. Let's start this episode with what's on the show. It has been a roller coaster week for our Knights, but in the end, they played, fought, and won the fight. Coach Katto walks us through the team's journey this season, tells us how not even for a second did the team stop believing.
Yeah, look, I think the group naturally puts pressure on themselves anyway because they're all competitors. They all want to do well and want to win.
Our Knights fought the final battle in a stadium that's his namesake, and the presence of Lara himself was the cherry on the cake. We could not be happier here on Nightclub because our Trinbago Knight Riders have won the Hero Caribbean Premier League title for the 3rd time in the history of the CPL. But as Knight Riders fans, we have our own way of celebrating and our own way of partying. But on Nightclub, at the start of the show, at the start of the season, we promised you all access to your favorite Knights. So this now is the moments later reaction of our favorite Knights straight from the locker room.
Munro on strike, peels it away, they'll be charging, and they have done it. Trinbago, Munro's going up, the players are running everywhere, they are the champions. Heroes seek the hill, 2018, and they can't stop him.
Well, the party has started, and it will continue later tonight. Very rare you see a very good team on paper and that team performing to potential. The Knight Riders, they've done it yet again. Defending champions and really reinforcing their quality as a top-class T20 side. Shah Rukh Khan is probably partying as well.
Oh, you betcha.
Outstanding. Look, boys, they've hung tight all through the whole season, and we had so much fun, and to be able to win in front of this crowd is amazing. And we knew it was going to be tough to defend our title, but we got the job done, and Munners and Bravo, they led us beautifully.
Yeah, awesome feeling. From the day I got here, the boys welcomed me in. They've got a great team environment, and I couldn't do a bit more in the last couple of games, but it's been great to be here, and like I said, an awesome unit, and they thoroughly deserve the win.
All right, ready to lift that trophy?
Yeah, it's exciting times, isn't it? I mean, Colin Munro's been unbelievable. And I think it's just time now that boys just have a good celebration and enjoy lifting the trophy.
Well, we said play, fight, win, repeat. And how good was that? And I think the team was absolutely on the ball. And from the very first game, it was absolute. And today they was completely switched on. The way the game started with Ali Khan running in, couldn't have asked for a more sensational start. Absolutely brilliant. And it was I have to say the 2 words that come to mind is team performance and a team effort that went in. Couldn't be happier, really elated with the performance of the team. They richly deserve the 3 championships in 4 years. So really now time to just celebrate, enjoy the win and have some fun.
Well, it was a good experience, The guys really stuck together this year. The camaraderie was good as previous years, and we just stick to our basics. And it was our goal to get to the finals, and it was good to get to the finals, but it was even better to win this year.
It feels surreal, it feels amazing. Couldn't have asked for a better team to be in, and we're just going to celebrate all night.
DJ Bravo! DJ Bravo! DJ Bravo! DJ Bravo! Champion! 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 Everybody knows they Bravo champion! 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 Champion!
In the last 11 days, the Guyana Amazon Warriors and the Trinbago Knight Riders have come face to face a total of 4 times, with 2 wins to each team's name. In the end, the Trinbago Knight Riders won the battle that mattered the most, the Hero CPL final. And after a strong performance from start to finish, this is the story of the final match.
Final 33 matches have been played. The 34th is the final, and it is Trinbago up against Guyana Amazon Warriors. Of course, there is a flood of Trinidad colours because of where we're located. Oh, bowling first ball! What a neck he's got! Such a beautiful bowler, and he is on the button straight away. And away it goes. You can't get it wrong, and that's the problem with that angle, particularly coming into his pads. He likes the onside. And there it goes. That is a beautiful strike. He has launched it.
Around the ground. Has he? Has he? Oh, you better believe it, baby. That has gone all the way.
Got him! Revenge extracted by Foul. Damn it! Listen to the roar!
Yeah. Gone!
Goes big. He is a genuine six-hitter.
Can you believe it? Are you joking me? That would have killed anyone else. Yeah. Oh, there's another one. Is it? Bonus.
That's a good shot. That's a magnificent shot from Riyad Emrit. Win for the Yorker Ali Khan. Very well bowled. Oh, and the fumble, so 2 extra runs. In fact, more. And the total ends up in a comedy of errors at the end. 147 for 9 for the Amazon Warriors.
There he goes. Away it goes. He absolutely smashed it. He waited for that. And then he pounces. That's 5 from the first over.
That is a hero maximum of the most magnificent kind by Brendan McCullum.
Sunshine Snacks, power shot of the night. Oh. Catch it! Hello. Yeah!
Oh, you give him width. That's the downside. You give him width.
Oh, and he's chopped on. After all that. Hit wicket, has he? Smacked it. Oh, almost. That's what they need. They need something, a piece of brilliance.
Well, that one's gone as well as at 50-50. 650s. Hero CPL 2018. No one has ever done that. No one's ever gone beyond 500. Munro on strike. Peels it away. They'll be charging. They'll be charging. And they have done it. Trinbago. Munro's going on. The players are running everywhere. They are the champions. Hero CPL 2018, and they can't stop him.
They've done it. They've done it yet again. Defending champions and really reinforcing their quality as a top-class T20 side.
The Knight Riders are known to unearth superstars on the rise, and that's exactly what they've done with the young Kari Pierre. Not only did he pick up 3 wickets and only concede 29 runs, but he took a fantastic catch. But joining him in this host of brilliant performances that the Knights put on in the final was Mr. Consistent Colin Munro. Not only does he have 500 plus runs to his name in one season, the only batsman to do so, he also has 650s to his name, the most by the most.
In the gap and rips away for 4 with Gibbon and Colin Munro. First boundary of this partnership.
Fearless, daring and free-flowing. Some words that best describe this big-hitting all-rounder named Colin Munro. Munro is someone who likes to go out there and start hitting from ball 1. Be aggressive and just have fun. It only helps that his teammate and mentor Brendan McCullum is alongside him in the Trinbago Knight Riders team to guide him. This is Munro's most consistent season by his own admission.
And that one's gone as well as at 50, 650s. Hero CPL 2018, no one has ever done that. No one's ever gone beyond 500.
But it wasn't the case always. In CPL 2017, Munro played his part but wasn't able to get the big runs as consistently, getting 350s in 13 games compared to 550s in 11 games already. Brendan McCullum was Munro's first captain when he made his international debut in 2013, and since Baz's retirement, Munro has been the person who has continued the same aggressive brand of cricket.
Yeah, definitely. I think since I made the New Zealand team, modelled my game sort of on him, being that sort of aggressive player at the top of the order, and sometimes, it comes off, sometimes it doesn't, and, you've got to ride the waves, and having him here in the same dressing room again is outstanding, especially if you miss out a couple of times, you just, stay true to what you do, and just the chats you have around, you learn so much more.
Munro's consistency has reflected in his international career as well, making him a regular in the New Zealand ODI and T20 international side. 2016 was when Munro showed the spark, but with an average of 33, not many were willing to take him seriously. Working on his fitness and technique, the results started to show. In 2017, the average increased and so did the strike rate, moving from 33 to 39 and 153 to 164. And it's 2018 when he hit the peak. 396 runs in 9 innings and a strike rate of 193 is what dreams are made of. Munro has gone from strength to strength this tournament, and with 500 plus runs, he already has broken the record for the most runs in a Hero CPL season, overtaking Chadwick Walton's 458 runs last year. Part of the Knight Riders family since 2016, Munro has been one of the most crucial cogs in TKR being so successful this season. Munro's hard work has shown that it takes a long time to become an overnight success.
And they have done it! Trinbago, Munro's going up! They are the champions!
A slow start to the league stages, and then they picked up momentum and they finally made it to the playoffs. But this past week, I won't lie, has been a roller coaster for Knight Riders fans and the team alike, because after a loss to the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the first match, they came back strong against the St. Kitts Patriots, and then they made it to the final where they won the title consecutively for the second time. But in case you missed any of the action from this past week, here is the story of the playoffs.
This is the first playoff, the Knight Riders taking on the Amazon Warriors. Oh, he's on the charge. First runs of playoff one, courtesy of Soon on her own. Oh, hello, hello, yes!
Another catch, simple catch.
I think horizontal bat shots are difficult. That's what he's trying to do. So he's trying to change the length. He wants to be playing drives. Oh, it doesn't quite get it. Just over the head of Tahir. Oh, he's got an edge out of here. Bravo has absolutely launched into that.
Got him. Off the last ball, Emmerich strikes and removes Dwayne Bravo.
7th loss for 1-2-2. Gents, is it enough? Well, it's advantage the home team. They know exactly what they've got to do. 122 from 120 deliveries.
There you go. Lara gets it away and straight away. Yetmeyer only on 2. And that is going to get things going. 1 bounce 4.
Goes high, should be taken. Important wicket. Number 2, Kari Payne, his first over, strikes.
Got him! Oh, what a bowler, what a player!
Oh, confidence. You better believe it. Hit out of here. Out. Another one falls. Is the game slipping away from the home side? in there. He's got it. It's in. The Warriors are up.
What a win for the Warriors. They have defeated a really good team, an informed team, and they deserve all the credit for this semi-final matchup between the Knight Riders and the Patriots. Very nice shot to open the account for the Knight Riders. Goes uppish, taken.
He had to go for it, Baz, and he gets hold of it. He's got to target him, there's no doubt.
Yeah, well, Enzi over on high, hero maximum.
Well, we're starting to see the men who mean business tonight. And worked. And taken. And launched. A job to do for Lewis again. Up and get rid of it. He does, and they'll come back for two. And so 165 is the total. 166 for victory. The Patriots.
Taken. And again.
Sarkar bowled him. Inside edge, the power timer.
Got him.
And down the ground it goes. Confirmation that Trinbago will meet Guyana on Sunday in the final. And how consistent have they been in the past few years?
The Trinbago Knight Riders scripted history at the Hero Caribbean Premier League on Sunday night at the Brian Lara Academy. And what made this night even more special was that Brian Lara was present at the stadium himself. So we couldn't lose this opportunity, because Brian Lara at the Brian Lara Academy just means that the biggest party in sport got bigger.
Well, I'm with the man after whom this magnificent facility is named, Brian Charles Lara. So many accolades in your illustrious life and career, but seeing it filled for the CPL 2018 final must be one of them.
Yeah, it's a wonderful experience. I was here last year, same sort of atmosphere. The first time I was so surprised, but I mean, again this year, it's always going to have the TKR in the finals, but it's amazing just to have the atmosphere, have everything's going on. I think people appreciate that we have something in South Trinidad that we can come to, and TKR and the Amazons are playing good cricket.
Let's have a quick word about the South Trinidad. It's a special place, multicultural, such warm and vibrant people.
Yeah, I remember when I played, when I used to play as a youngster, and we played at the Oval, a regional match, say Barbados versus Trinidad and Tobago, where there might be a couple thousand people at the Queen's Park Oval, but whenever we went to Guacara Park, the place was entirely full. It was a small ground. It might have been 5,000 or 6,000 people max, but it was packed. So I think the cricket-loving public on this side of the world, they have a facility that they can use. It's not a stadium, it's an academy. And I'm hoping that that can grow.
It's time now for a short break on Nightclub, but on the other side, the celebrations continue. And even if you're going to go away, go put on a TKR jersey and come right back, because we are continuing the party on the other side of this short breather. Welcome back. You're watching Nightclub. The Trinbago Knight Riders have just won their second consecutive Hero Caribbean Premier League title. That makes it 3 in total. And somebody who's been with the team through this journey has been Coach Simon Katto. He's observed the team from a very close quarters, and he's mentored them so that they could reach this position. Now, we spoke to him to find out how his journey's been, and this is what he had to say.
Yeah, look,
I think the group naturally puts pressure on themselves anyway because they're all competitors. They all want to do well and want to win. And so from that point of view, always the hardest part of playing the game is your own expectations rather than any external expectations. So I think a lot of our guys are very proud players. We've got a lot of experienced players that have got fantastic records and been very successful throughout their careers. So I don't think there's any added pressure. It's just that the other teams are obviously very hungry to try and knock us off. So we've just got to make sure we match that hunger and keep performing as well as we know we can.
Swats this one for a hero maximum flat.
Look, I think the biggest strength is the fact that we've got so much experience. We've got a number of guys, probably a good 6 guys in the team that have played a lot of T20 cricket all around the world. I think that's one big one. I think the other big strength is that a lot of the boys are local Trinity boys, and they're all like brothers in a way. So they get on very well. They love playing cricket with each other, and there's that real sense of camaraderie amongst the group. And I think that's something that you can't put a value on. Wow, there's quite a few that stand out. It's hard to go past the first game. There's always pressure at the first game of the tournament, and the performance we put in against St. Lucia at home was really special.
Oh, crack! Hero maximum with a bit of style. What a start! What a start for Forward Ahmed.
And then obviously the game against Jamaica, whilst we were on the wrong end of it, that was a phenomenal game, and seeing Andre Russell do what he did, score a magnificent 100 after being dropped on the first ball.
Huge. It is massive. The Superman has taken the Talawars home in the most improbable chase.
That last game, the first qualifying final in Guyana, it's going to be hard to top that on a really tough batting track, a lot of spin, just the way that the guys hung in there. And I still felt that we were in control of the game, with a couple of overs to go, and Guyana were 8 down and needing probably, I think it was 18 off 13 balls. So, but unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Yeah, DJ Bravo, our skipper's highly experienced, played over 400 games at T20. I think he got that mark during this tournament. Just come off another successful IPL campaign with Chennai, so vastly experienced, knows the group really well, knows what makes them tick, and on game day, that he's got that cool, calm presence about him.
But it's a full toss, and it's gone all the way. And he's gone again, straight back over his head for a hero maximum.
Gets good input, good help from guys like Brendan McCullum, Sunil Narayan, and Chris Lynn when he played. So from that point of view, it really helps to have that experience, being another set of eyes for him as well.
As the season draws to a close, that's all we have for you on this episode of Nightclub. DJ Bravo and his Knights have made this season a truly memorable one for every Knight Riders fan. Do not forget to send in your best wishes to the team using #Nightclub, tag Star Sports India and Sanjana Ganeshan. For now, that's all we have for you on Nightclub for this season, for this edition of the Hero Caribbean Premier League. We'll see you again very, very soon. Till then, take care.